In this video we are going to talk about injective function or 1 to 1. If x1 is not equal x2, then f of x1 should not be equal to f of x2. So we are going to show this f of x is equal to 5x plus 4. It's easier to prove the positive, so what we can say that f of x1 is equal to f of x2 implies that x1 is equal to x2. Let's assume f of x1 is equal to f of x2. So what are those functions look like one for f of x1? We are going to get 5x1 plus 4 is equal to 5x2 plus 4. We can cancel out the 4. We can cancel out the 4, and then we are going to get 5x1 is equal to 5x2. Then we can divide both sides by 5. So we by 5 so we get x1 is equal to x2. So we have proven that it is an injective function or one-to-one function. Let's solve another example. F of x is equal to 2 over 3 x minus by 3, where x is not equal 3. Let's assume f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Implies that 2 over x1 minus 3 is equal to 2 over x2 minus 3. Let's cross multiply 2. We are going to have 2 times x2 minus 3 is equal to 2 times x1 minus 3. Then we can divide both sides by 2. So we get x2 minus 3 is equal to x1 minus 3. We can bring the 3 over the other side. We have x1 or x2 is equal to x2. So we have proven that it is injective function or one-to-one function. Let's try another example. F of x is equal to x minus 1 square, where x in real positive number. Let's assume f of x1 is equal to f of x2. So what are those functions look like word for f of x1? We are going to get x1 minus 1 square is equal to x2 minus 1 square. So let's take the square root of the both sides. Well, that means that plus or minus x1 minus 1 is equal to plus or minus x2 minus 1. So that's we are going to be x1 minus 1 is equal x2 minus 1, or x1 minus 1 is equal to negative x2 minus 1. For the first equation, we can cancel out the negative 1. Then we are going to be x1 is equal to x2. For the second equation, we have x1 minus 1 is equal to negative x2 plus 1. So we can transpose this negative 1 to the right hand side, and negative x2 and x2 transpose to the left hand side. So we get x1 plus x2 is equal to 2. As x1 and x2 in real positive number, we are going to conclude x1 is equal to x2. So we have proven that it is an injective function.